Hi, this is Nagina, and I am here today with Michelle, a mom who lost quite a bit of weight in Spice Yourself Skinny. Michelle, please say hello. Let us know how much weight you lost. Tell us a little bit about your life, and tell us your favorite spice as well.
Of course. So my name is Michelle, and I started this program for the first time, and I lost a total of 11 pounds in 8 weeks. And since then, I've been continuing the program, and I've lost 2 more pounds since then. Well, I think this is 3 weeks later. So 2 more pounds. So it's amazing. And I love spicy food because coming from Malaysia, everything is just so flavorful and spicy. And so Nagina's recipes are just right up my alley, and everything is so flavorful. So my favorite spice, I would say, cayenne, because it just has that little kick, and it just makes everything so much tastier. And I add that spice to everything: chicken, smoothies. I've never added anything spicy, any that kind of spices to my smoothie until Nagina's recipe, and it's really good.
Amazing. Wow. And so I love it. It's like, you know what, if you like spice, it's really, it's like, God, the typical diet foods, they just don't do it for us. Like I like spice too. And especially when you're coming from a Malaysian background, like I come from an Indian background, or even if you just like flavorful food, it is like, it seems almost impossible to lose weight and eat good food, but it's like, it's possible. I'm so glad you did it and showed us too. So Michelle, tell me about the moment when you decided to join Spice Yourself Skinny. And I know that in the beginning, you didn't like necessarily jump right into it. You had some doubts. So tell me a little bit about that too.
So I have 3 kids, and my oldest is 6 years old, and and the kids are 2 years apart. So I really never had a chance to really get into like a diet program or try to lose the weight, because I feel like I'm always pregnant. Um, so so now after my third, I feel like I'm at my heaviest. And then I ran into a friend, actually it's Dipshika, who's the coach in the program. She is in my town, and we have gotten really close, and we started talking, and she just started telling me about how she lost all this weight, and she showed me the before picture, before her transformation picture. And I was just so amazed, and I was very, very intrigued. I'm like, what did you do? And she said she just got on this program, and she, with minimal exercise, which is a big thing because I don't have time to exercise. So I'm like, you know what, let's give it a try. And also, I've never heard of a diet program that relies on the spices, and she was telling me that all the recipes are really, really yummy and simple, which is another big thing, because with kids, you want everything simple and easy to make. So that was the moment that I know that I was really interested in this program. And even before I know anything about it, I was decided that, okay, I think I'm going to give it a try, because I know somebody who has done it and has great results. So that was the first moment that I knew that I was definitely going to sign up.
Awesome. So now you've lost, is it 13 pounds now or 12 pounds now?
13 pounds.
13 pounds.
Yeah. I never thought it would be possible, because, and at the same time, I'm still eating all this delicious food. And I mean, I'm still not really, exercising as much as I would like, but I can't imagine if I were to exercise regularly, what are the results going to be, But this is just like what I can achieve so far with just eating the right way, eating the, Spice Yourself Skinny way.
Yes. So Michelle, I find it amazing that you have 3 kids and you lost 13 pounds. It's like, wow. And how old are they?
6, 4, and 2.
Oh my God. Wow. I feel like you're like a super mom. You lost that much weight, and it's like still coming off. So how do you do that? Like, how were you able to have 3 really young kids, a mom, be a mom, be doing all their drop-offs and taking care of them and all of that? Like, how do you make food for you and then the family? Like, how does that work?
The Sunday prep definitely is the key, like you mentioned in your program. And I really try to stick to that, because it does make or break the program, because, during the week, I really don't have time, and especially during the day when everything is just crazy. So on Sunday, I really make sure I prep as much as I can, and cook in batches. And when I'm hungry, I just grab and go. And you know, because the kids eat something, you know, they eat differently than what I eat. So you know, and I still have time to prep their stuff. And I have to say, with this program, there's so many positive things that come out from it. I spend a little less in the grocery, for sure, because I know what I'm getting. It's more organized, because having a meal plan really does help. I'm actually starting to do a meal plan for my kids too, after, you know, picking up the meal plan strategy from you. So this program has just been awesome.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's like you plan out your foods, you do your shopping, you do some prep, and then that makes your cooking easier. So then you can like easily put some things together for the kids, because they have like at 2, 4, and 6, yeah, they have like specific things that they're eating, you know, and so but then you have time to make that for them. And so that's really key. I love how you're starting to think about meal planning for your kids too. It's like, otherwise the same thing happens for kids too. And so, you know, as they get older, sometimes it's easy to start integrating some of the foods that you're eating and maybe like adding some other pieces on for them.
Yeah.
But I love that you've made it work, and that it's like you got more organized. It's like,
organize is the key, you know, with 3 kids, you know, so that really helps, just basically just prepping ahead of time. And I have to say, like, ever since the program, I've been making the thinning Thai curry, and it is my favorite dishes. And guess what, my little ones, my 4-year-old and the 2-year-old, love that dish, because it's not spicy, but it's still so flavorful, and it's so easy to make, and the whole family started eating it. So, you know, so there are certain recipes where I can slowly incorporate it into the whole family, which is even better, you know, and it's just great.
Awesome. It's like sometimes you just need a little help to plan things out and to get organized. It's just, I know that like we want to get organized, but unless someone just gives it to you and says, do this and this, it's just hard to, like, you kind of don't want to do that. It's like grunt work that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So,
yes. And in your program, every week you list everything, all the grocery are sectioned, and what to do on certain days. That helps tremendously.
Oh, good. I'm so happy, Michelle. Oh my God, I'm so happy that has helped you. So what are some of the things you can do now or wear now? And I want to hear about your kid's bus driver too. I heard a story from Deep Tika.
I know. She still comments on me sometimes. She's like, oh my God, you lost more. Like, I could see it, you know? Everything fits better. My pants went down one size, from size 8 to size 6. Everything just fits better, especially the pants, you know, work pants that I used to wear years ago. And now I feel confident that maybe I will be able to fit back again. But, so I bought a dress during my last pregnancy. I bought the size that I thought I would be able to fit into after giving birth. And after giving birth, you know, I still couldn't, you know, it was impossible. But after this program, guess what? I'm wearing it right now.
Oh,
it's like crazy. I'm wearing
congratulations.
It
wow.
It's great. And I was like, oh my gosh. So like seeing results like that, it makes you want to continue it. It makes you feel like, you know, this is really working, and all the hard work pays off. It's hard, but not that bad, because the food is so great, and it's an easy program to follow if you just follow the prep. So yeah, it's been great.
I love that. So now you can, like, you went down a whole size. That's like, to me, that makes such a difference. Like when you wake up in the morning, your body just feels better, less bloated. Like it just, and then you can pull on pants and outfits. That's like,
I feel like flatter belly. My belly is flatter. So it just feels good. It really does feel good.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to hear that. And like you said, you know what, it does take effort. Like you have to put something into it to get it out, you know, to get the fat off.
Yeah.
But it's not as much effort as like a lot of things out there. So yes. So, okay. So my last question for you, Michelle, tell me what surprised you about Spice Yourself Skinny. Like what was the thing that surprised you after you started doing it?
When I started doing, so what surprised me the most is how filling I was with the foods. So carbs are my enemy. I would eat bagel every morning, and I think that was the culprit of my weight gain. But so, you know, cutting out the carbs, going into this program, I was skeptical again. Like, I don't know how I would be able to do without any carbs, because, you know, as a mom of 3, you need something quick and on the go and something filling that fills you fast. But, you know, the smoothies, and then at least I was happy to know about Ezekiel bread, because I didn't know that that's a healthy carb that I could have, you know, not too much, but at least there's an option for me, a healthier option for me to go to. So yeah, so that was really helpful. So I'm sorry. So the carbs. So, you know, with the recipes, you know, it's very filling and very satisfying. So I wasn't hungry for when I thought I would be hungry, eating just like a protein and vegetables. I never had that kind of diet before. It's always with some kind of rice, some kind of bread. That surprised me that I was actually full. I wasn't hungry, and which, you know, makes the results.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm so glad you said that, because if we're sitting there feeling deprived and starving, it's just, you just can't, it's not realistic. Like, you just can't follow it. And then, you know, you think like, you just have to do so much other things. You have to exercise so much to make up for the food that you're eating. But once you start learning the foods that you started eating, and it keeps you full, you just feel satisfied. It just comes off, and it's something that you feel like you can do, you know, for the 8 weeks. So I love how you have already lost 2 more pounds. Do you think this is something you can continue doing? Like, could it just be something natural that you continue to do?
Yes. So ever since the program ended, I've been doing, I've been alternating smoothie and like eggs for breakfast. So, you know, after the program ends, I know there's a framework that you can follow. So I've been following that framework, which is, you know, after doing the program for 8 weeks, you kind of know what are the stuff that you can eat, what are the good, you know, healthy, what are the list of foods that you're allowed to eat. So that really helps a lot. So, you know, now I can just whip up something really quick with you know, a handful of key spices, and it's been pretty easy. You know, after the 8 weeks, you know, you kind of know what works, and you kind of, you know, definitely. And I've been following it for the past few weeks since the program ended, and it's something that I would definitely continue.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks so much, Michelle, for sharing your experience with us. You look amazing. I'm so happy for your transformation. I know it changes kind of like being a mom, having the energy, feeling good about yourself. It's like, what a great place you're in, and your kids are still so young. It's like you have their whole lives ahead of you, you know, to feel like this. So
yeah, it's been great. I'm so happy to know about this program. I've spread words to my friends and family, and, you know, they're really, really excited to learn more about it. Even my husband's coworker, because my husband see the transformation, obviously. And so like he would start talking to his coworkers about it. And then they're very intrigued. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, let me know what it is. What is it? Like, they want to know more about it.
oh my God. Awesome. Yeah. Once you find this, it's like, I really feel like it's like a magic solution, because that's what happened to me. I was like, what? I can't believe this is so easy. No way. It's so good.
I know. Yeah. It is so easy. It's so easy. And everything in this program is basically like how simple it is and how delicious the foods are, and make it so much easier to follow, because when the food is bland and just boring, you just don't have the motivation to continue, you know. But this program is really something else.
Oh my God. Well, thanks again, Michelle. Thank you for being